more Empyrion. Today, we've gotten a few blocks made. So we're going to work on getting, an SV running. So we're going to grab all sorts of stuff. We've got fuel tanks, we've got containers. Most importantly, we have the block to start it all. Alright, so we have now fended off several of our drone raids. So the base is working pretty well. Got a few more guns out here. Alright. But on the serious side, it's actually been working really, really well. So I'm not going to complain too much about it. So for now, let's... Alright. What are you trying to create? Okay. Let's grab our starter block. And for those who are not aware, when you place one of these, you will have the core, you'll have 8 blocks around it. And you'll see that little arrow that tells you which end is the front. They didn't always have that. It used to just be a single blue block with the triple blue blocks at the back. But yeah, so when you spawn this in, we have created a new small vessel. Alright, so we know that it's pointing that direction. Alright, so what we need to do is, I want this to be big enough that we'll be able to place a bunch of things on it. One of the things that I want to have is, obviously we're going to have the cockpit on it so we can fly. I'm thinking about putting some wings on it because Empyrion has actually added atmospheric lift systems. So I think we'll play around with that a little bit. We're going to have oxygen tanks on board. Since we have the water generator over in the little pond area, we'll be able to create O2, which means we'll actually be able to take this thing into space and not die of asphyxiation. Now, I do only have one fuel tank currently, and I've got 2 small generators. So I'm thinking we're actually going to create another fuel tank. I actually meant to do that earlier. So let's go into our devices. You know what? We're going to turn on our large constructor for a moment. Access this thing. We can actually turn it on and off in here. And I want to set for there. We've got fuel tank. Have it create this for us really quick. And then once this is done, we'll turn this thing off so it's not eating our power supply. So we have an actual small generator, and so this thing's going to put out a bunch of power. I'm not really sure exactly how much we're going to need, so I'm still learning some of the new systems. I am kind of curious about this little beast. So we have an option of either building a general utility craft that can do combat, or we can build something that's a scout vehicle that we deal with. And I'm thinking we're going to end up with kind of a hybrid between the two. One of the things that I want to do, that's the core. This is actually going to be pretty much in the middle of everything. So let's go... Actually, I need to go into our output cargo. Actually, large constructor, turn that off. Output cargo. We're going to grab the fuel tank. We're going to grab the rest of those. And that's going to be our fuel, so we're not too worried about it. Okay. So to begin with, let's get some basic stuff in here. I want to be able to do food processing. This is always an important thing. Now, I don't know if I'm going to actually need access to it. So what I'm thinking is that we will put it off on one side. Actually, let's put it there. Right? And then what we'll probably do is add 1 block, maybe 2 blocks to either side of this thing, if we find that we need more room. But I do want to get... where's our CS? This is our makes us spin, because that's always a good trick. There we go. And we're going to do harvest controller and ammunition controller. You know what? Let's get that out of our inventory for right now. So I think we're going to put, that's our harvest controller and ammunition controller. Okay, so let's put the actually no, we're going to put harvest controller back here. We'll put our ammo controller there. And so this is basically our ammo box. What we'll do from here then is I think what we'll do is let's grab our oxygen station and our fuel tanks. Our oxygen station we're gonna do, let's go, we'll go back one. I think we're gonna put an oxygen tank here. And then our generators. I think we're gonna do, actually these are the fuel tanks. So I think for the fuel tanks, let's go one there and one there. And what we're gonna do is we'll have this whole thing lift up one level, and that'll we'll be able to put some armor under all of this. So if we do that, then we can take our generators and our normal cargo boxes. So our cargo boxes, we're actually gonna, do I want to go heavy with these? I think I may want to go heavy with these. 250 liters, 250 liters, 125, 230, 219, 250, 100 hit points, 100 hit points, 24 kilograms versus okay, that's actually, and it has logistics connectivity, so why would you not use these? I think I'm a little confused by this. Alright, you know what? Let's put that one there, we'll put that there. I should probably move those forward and put the, no, I guess that it's okay. Alright, so let's see here. If we go like that, and how about if we do that? We'll do the side like so. And then here we'll be able to put our fridge in. I may put the fridge there. And then I can put a couple of thrusters in there. Alright. We've got our oxygen tanks. Where do I want to put the oxygen tanks? I might actually change this up. Kind of like the idea of these guys. Yeah, do that. Do that. It leaves me as a spot here that I don't know what I'm going to do with. Oh, you know what I do? Later on we can put construction. We can put a construction guy in there. Mini constructor. Actually, can I build those? I don't think I can build that. Let's look at you. I don't need to turn you on right now. Just need to look at you. Yeah, so we're missing cobalt alloy. Now, in order to make cobalt alloy, I have to get cobalt, which I don't believe is on the planet. But I may be able to buy it. So I really want these, but we're not going to get that anytime soon. And then the idea is that we'll have hopefully enough room in here to come back later and build this out a little bit further. Okay, so if we then go... What we got left? We have a bunch of blocks and we have some thrusters. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab our thrusters. I'm going to set these so that those are actually facing downwards. It gives us those two. Do I want to put... So the problem with these is that if we put these in... Actually, do they not give off radiation now? Oh, so if they're not on, they don't give off radiation or heat. Okay, that's good. Did they actually fix all of that? Interesting. Okay, oh, let's do that then. We'll do one there. And we'll do one there. And that should give us, hopefully give us enough lift to get us where we need to be. Alright. And then I think what we're going to do is, like I said, I think we're going to leave... Do I want to have that open or not? I think I don't want that open. I think I want that. Let's see what we have block shapes for her. Actually got some decent block shapes. So we could go... like this. And we'll repeat this on the other side. So you are one block out, which means you would be there. And you're going to carry over that way. Yes. Yes. Okay. And if we don't make this accessible, like we basically have to be in the cockpit to use everything, which is fine, we can actually get something like that going on, so we could do 2 thrusters there, or even 3 thrusters if we really wanted to. But we are going to have, yeah, we'll do 2 like that. And we'll do 2 there. And I do think we're just going to say hell with it. Okay, so that gets us 4. I'm going to need 2 retro thrusters, which are going to be off those, because we're going to have 2 primary, 2 push, 2 brakes, and then the modular wings. I'm thinking, how do I want to do this? I think what I want to do is, let's go here. We're going to bring this out, say 3 blocks. And we're going to do the 2x1 switch. There it is. So we can say something like that. And that, yeah. That's so, let's get the cockpit in here. And we have a whole lot of options for these. We got some of the old cockpits back here. 900 hit points. So what we're looking for is something that's light, heavily armored, which isn't going to be you. 445 and 900 are the numbers to beat. So that would be a nice cockpit to have, but not worth taking the hit point. 875 and 450. So far, these are going to be the best ones. 900. That's a 3x3x5. You're a 3x3x5. Armored. Upgrades to armored. Cockpit 8 armored, huh? 700, 900, 700. So you wouldn't be bad, but I think we're going to go with this one. See, I'm almost tempted to go with this one, because I mean that just looks kind of cool, right? I mean, look at that. How snazzy is that? Actually, might bring that forward one. That could be interesting, actually. versus that. And that's kind of chunky. But it has an awesome view range on that. Look at that view area. Oh man, that's a tough choice. Because I could actually drop this down. Like I said, we are going to have this up a bit. Let's do that. Let's say I want you to retrieve blocks. And no, we'll take that block out. You're gonna. There we go. If we go there with it. Alright, and then that gives us some more room in here to put some equipment in if we need to. Okay. So let's go in here. What we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and bluff some of this out here a little bit. Do the same on the other side. I probably should just go ahead and... Actually, can we do... Symmetry plane... Does the symmetry plane work? Let's see here. I guess not. I'm probably doing something wrong, like... Nope. Alright, I'm not gonna mess with it. Probably need to be like in creative mode or something like that. Alright, so... But for now, let's go ahead and go... We're gonna bring that forward. I'm gonna leave... How do I want to do this? Because what I'm thinking here is that we do for thrusters, we do something like this, where we have, say, one thruster there, yeah, and one thruster there, and we'll have this be the reverse of that down here. Alright, so that gets us our basic flight stuff in position. So you're going to be there, you'll be there. That's going to be for the constructor, which means we can then say we're going to close this off, close that off, and then we'll run a layer of panels. There. Are you guys still? Yeah, you are. Okay. So we can run these guys like so. And I think... Do we have the ramp panels? There used to be... Yeah, those are, there they are. The fact that I remember some of these blocks actually terrifies me. Alright. Okay. And then I think what we're going to do here is we're going to go... Let's armor that up. If I need to put more storage in, we can always put more storage boxes in there. Alright. And I think we're going to go ahead and close those in and close this guy in. Now, I am building weapons, which is why I am not placing anything here right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I may actually take that one off then. Actually, let's go ahead and do that. And then you guys are going to be... I'm going to fill you in, fill you in. We're going to have a turret up there. Like I said, all of this is going to come up one. I guess I should make some landing gears too. Small constructor, see what you've got going on. Okay, you are done. Let's make 3 of these. I don't remember what shapes are available for these, so we'll make a couple of those. I'm gonna make a couple of spotlights. 1, 2, 3. We'll have one of those pointing downwards so we can actually see where we're going. I'm tempted to make some doors, but it's okay. We'll leave them with what they've got. I may need to make another RCS though. You know what? Let's go ahead and make one just to have it in case we need it. Don't need the harvest containers right now. Alright, so if we then break out the wings. Now I've been wanting to play with these. Alright. Look at you. Okay. So is there a front and back on these? I don't know if there is. Alright, so what I'm thinking is I'll move you forward. Can I get you one more forward? I can. So if we do that. Okay, so what are the stats on these? 9 kilonewtons, 6 kilonewtons, 3 kilonewtons. Those are 9. Anything more than 9. 15. Alright. 12 and 9. Alright. And you don't offer anything. You're just a connector. You're a connector, which I have no clue what that is. We'll check those out in a minute. 3, 6, 9. So you guys, let's see what you look like first. Okay, you're kind of stubby. So all right, so let's see you. So it looks like if we use these two together, those might be good. So if we do this one, that would allow us to have a 3-segment wing. Doesn't really say which way is the leading edge on here. I was hoping that we would have something that says this way forward, but no. Yeah, looks like it's direction independent then. Okay. And I know a bunch of you are probably sitting there like, how? We could have told you that. Let's see, I'm torn. Do I want to go here with it? Or I want to go, I think I kind of want to go here with it because it's gonna, I kind of want them low. Alright, so if we do that, and then we're gonna go here. And then that allows us to do, let's go, kind of want to, how do I want to do this? I kind of want to flare this back a bit. So maybe something like that. And do the same on this side. So we do that, and then we say front, front, and then this allows us to do something along those lines. Turn on a light so you can see. we can then drag that back. Let's go, I think I want to do a little chunkier here. And maybe something like that. I don't think you're gonna cover the way I want to cover. No, you're gonna be hanging out there. We don't want that. All right. So how about if we? What are you good for? No. I mean, technically, I guess yes, but no. Because we could do something like that. And then that would allow us to flare this out a bit, but I don't really want to go quite that direction with it. Alright, so how about, what are you looking like? That'll work. Alright. So if we do that, then that allows us to then take, let's go with you maybe? And I could go something like that. That could be kind of interesting. Now, I have no clue how this thing's going to handle. But that gets a lot of our stuff protected. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to have our guns mounted on either side here. And we're going to try and get those encased. Actually, did I pick those up? I'll put cargo access. Thank you. I did not pick those up yet, so we're going to pick all this stuff up. Pick up the last few of our blocks. Yeah, I know I'm way overweight here. We'll grab that, and we have the extra RCS in the case we need it, which I may end up putting on there because this ship's getting kind of heavy kind of quick. Now, I am actually a huge fan of having our cannons be kind of out of a line of sight. Would really like them to be there, but you know, we have the thrusters that we have to deal with. So that's actually not a bad spot for them. Or I can take them back one. I think we're going to take them back one. So if we do take that back, alright. So then we can, let's get our stuff sorted out here for what we're going to do to blend this in. I want this to go that way, I think. So if we do that and that, we can actually have this come back to there. We do the same on the other side. And eventually we'll have shields on this thing too, so I'm not overly worried about it right this second. But I do think I want, so if we go this one, so that would go, potentially that would go there. Do the same on the other side. Maybe. Maybe not. There you go. Alright, and then we need something like this, I think. Trying to figure out which shape is going to do what I want it to do. Not you, right? No, you're not going to do what I want. Okay. So I need that to be something like this one, maybe. No, that's not the one I want. So like I said, it's been so long since I've done anything with these guys. It's probably that one. Yeah. That gets us mostly where we want to go. Okay, so do that to there, and then I have a block that I think this block might work. That might be the one I need. Alright, so let's go ahead, do that. How do you... No, that was not the one I wanted. Oh man, alright, so that's the one. That is not going the direction I want right this second. I need one. I basically need that, but in maybe in that direction. Maybe if we reverse it. No, that's not the shape that I want either. Ah, see, this is gonna drive me up the wall now. Alright. So that's not the shape that I want. I'm sure we have a shape in here that will get me the connection that I want. The question is will I find it before I drive myself mad? Because I know this will get me close. That'll get me close, but that's not the shape that I want. But that might work. Actually, you know what? Let's go with that. I kind of like that chunky, that somewhat chunky look there. I don't like this one. Alright, so if we go like that. And I mean, I could actually bring these back into this style. But I kind of, like I said, I kind of like the way that that's going. And what I may do is set another smaller set of wings back here. And then we'll need a dorsal as well. Maybe. I mean, we've got enough thrust on this thing we can probably get away without using it, but what we're gonna do is half blocks here. So I want that and that, and then we're gonna do the same on the other side, just armoring this thing up a little bit. Because while, yes, I am intending to at some point have shields on board, actually, do I want to do that one? I don't think I want to do that one. I think I want to do... Let's go here. I think I'm going to do these instead. And we'll go ahead and flip that to there. And Kind of like having, I think I kind of like that. Let's try that. Gives us enough coverage that things aren't going to just blow up on us, hopefully. Of course, that, you know, that is famous last words around this place. All right, so we do that. We can do that. And then we can do the little ridge all the way down. So we do that. And then we grab you guys. We can run that down like so. I may change that out then. Since I've got that blocked off, I may do that as a chunky block. Let's see what that looks like. So if we do this instead, I don't know how I feel about that, actually. But for now, this should work. So we're gonna do that again. Like I said, it's really just trying to get all of this sorted out so that we can actually get the ship up and running today, because that's what I want. Alright, so if we then go... No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Alright, I may go ahead and just do the... do this. Not a huge fan of that either. What about you? Yeah, not a huge fan of any of these, honestly. It's like, why can't you figure out what I want? That was almost a thing. Alright, you know what? I think we're going to leave it as it is for right now. We just need to get this thing... I'm going to see if we can get this thing airborne. See how it handles. Alright, so we're going to... go in here. We're going to ammunition controller. We're going to drop this off in there. What ammo do you use? I wonder what ammo this thing uses. But it takes a whole lot of CPU. Okay. You know what? So we're going to move the devices. Oh. There we go. Move to devices. We're going to go main because we can. And I didn't bring any fuel. Alright. Let's try this first. Helps if I get the fuel. We've got... Let's grab 4 of these for now. Alright. And yes, I know I don't have to be in the cockpit. I could just be looking at it, but that's okay. We're going to drop you in here. Gives us 10%. Take a look at our logistics. We're just over our CPU usage. That's not good. Okay, so I need to put a CPU extender on it, which is fine. Is there anything I can turn off? Let's get our devices. Yes, for you. Turn that off for now. And the oxygen station allows us to refill. Alright, so... Alright, so what do we have that's... I may have to take the like something like this off. It's only taking 50 CPU. What is the mobile food processor? I might have to take that off then. Might have to take that off until we get the CPU upgrades. Speaking of, do I have CPU upgrades unlocked? I think they're under miscellaneous. No, they are probably under here. Yeah, CPU extenders, and that will give me a lot. Okay, so let's go. Oh, I need a level. How close am I to a level? I'm not very close to a level. All right, so if we're flying, all right, that's surprisingly nice control. All right. Alright, well, that gives us... It does give us a working ship, at least. Alright, so... What we're going to do is we're going to do this. Let's go in here. We're going to grab our landing gear very quickly. I want to see what we have available. Those are retractable. Landing gears, docking pad. What are these? Okay, those are kind of interesting. Can I get away with... Where can I put these things? See, I don't want them to be... I don't know if they're going to... If I put them there, is the thruster going to cause problems with it? How about if I put them there? Let's do that. Let's have some fun with this. Alright, and then is there a place that I can put you? You'll actually land there. That surprisingly works. Okay. Sure. Alright, so what we're going to do then here is we'll say something like this, maybe? Do I want to do that, or do I want to go... I think I want to go with these. So we'll do that. And that'll allow me to run half blocks down to here-ish, somewhere in that area. And we can do the same on this side. You went to the area. And then we can do half block there, flip you around like so, and we'll do the same on this side. And then let's do these guys. And then if we really want to, we can actually say you know what'll work? We can go with this, and then on the other side, and then actually no, hold on. We want you guys to do that. You guys to do that, and I just need a small version of that, but I don't know if we have one. We got that. That's not what I want. I want a half size of that. I want that to be cut in half. That's going to be annoying. All right. You know what? Let's just do this then. For now, it works. We'll figure everything else out eventually. Okay, so that gets us a good portion of our underbody done. And then we can have you going that way. And you going that way. And we'll do the half block in the middle there. So we have that. We have that. And then up here, I think what we're going to do is we're going to have, we can do, let's go that to there, and we'll have you come through that way. And you're going to be there, so there, and we'll probably do something like that, and then we'll just fill in the spots. There we go. And we've got there we go. Alright, so if we get close to the ground, it locks us in. Alright. I think that's gonna work. We have a ship. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go grab some of our processed water, turn it into oxygen, and yeah, I think that'll get us going. And what that means is we now have the ability to explore the rest of the planet very, very quickly. And I think what we will do is we'll get some fuel, we'll get some supplies together, we'll head over to the Polaris trading station, see if we can get some fuel going. Actually, we've got fuel. You know what? I think we'll call this one here. For Thursday, what we'll do is we'll start the storyline. I think we're in a good situation for it. We have the ability for our ship to basically defend itself. I need to get some levels, so I'll probably do a little bit of leveling up. I'll just take this thing out. Actually, you know what? We're here. Let's do it. Oh, you know what I need? I need to put the spotlights in. I knew I forgot something. So what we'll do is we'll say where are our options? Let's go. We'll do those with the 45 down direction. Ooh, those are bright. Alright, I guess this is a chance for us to actually experiment with the ship then, isn't it? Right. So drop that stuff off. Drop that in. Drop that in. Get our ships reloaded. Where in the hell is it? Oh, there it is. Did it get shot down? Looks like it got shot down. Alright, well, can I still do this? I can. Alright. Well. Okay. Well, that's... I don't see anything else hostile on the radar. Ooh, this thing is twitchy. Oh, drones. Oh, that is some seriously twitchy ships. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll, unfortunately that didn't get us a whole lot of XP, but hey, you know. 6, yeah. We're here, may as well use it. Okay. So, yeah. I think our base defenses have proven themselves multiple times over at this point. Yes, I can. Let's just go ahead and grab this. I don't need to get back in the ship for that. So we'll go grab this thing really quick. Now these things despawn fairly quickly. But yeah. Not too bad of a way to end this particular video. So I'm gonna, with that, going to get out of here. I'm gonna say thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun hanging out with y'all today, getting some stuff done. We actually got our new ship up and running, which I honestly was not expecting to put through its paces yet. But hey, you know, they wanted to give me a chance to test out the new vehicle. I am not going to say no. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy your week, and we will see you back here on Thursday for more Empyrion. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Alright, so we got this. We'll go get this put away. Get our grub on, and go do some missions. Finally get the storyline stuff going.